So kind of like with anything else, we're trying to modernize and catch up. Like with the rest of our school, looks fantastic, and we're trying to get our athletics kind of in the same thing. We want our kids to have something they look forward to going to, and like our younger kids, just the opportunity to come to these facilities and be excited about them. And it's great for the community and everybody that's kind of like invested into Aiken High School, like all of our previous alumni. Everybody that's just been a part of this community, it's kind of like a tribute to them. Like all their hard work and success is now kind of what we're paying for and moving on. The main difference is the use of the space. So it's a huge area, but now we can use and do so much more things. Like we actually have an ability to have like indoor training, and then we have the functionality to have 7 different offices. As you can see, the concession stand's much bigger. We have multiple locker rooms. We have additional storage. We have an indoor track, team meeting rooms. We have a wrestling room, and we have a dance cheer room. That's an addition. It used to be a course room. We also have a indoor weight room, and it's kind of smaller. We do have another weight room. It's mainly where football and stuff play, and then this room will be able to be used by our other sports. And so it's kind of it's nice that we now have the ability to do more with all of our student athletes. So kind of some additions that we made. I know we changed the color on the wall. We did some paint to it. We added some awesome murals at each end of it. We got a new drop-down scoreboard, which is pretty cool with our logo, and it kind of meets up with our logo in the court, which is brand new. We have a brand new lighting system, so we can actually change and make different sceneries, which is pretty awesome. So this room, and I guess I'm a little bit biased because of my background in strength and conditioning, this is by far my favorite room in this entire school and athletic facility, just because I love strength and conditioning so much. And what we've done is we actually partnered up with Sorenex. They're a company out of Columbia, so they're a local company. Their equipment is in almost 300 different places across the United States. And I knew if it's good enough for Oregon, United States Army, then it's definitely going to be good enough for Aiken High School. And so they did an incredible job. The flooring's custom flooring. So kind of what you're standing on is a 1-inch flooring. Typically people go with a 1/2 inch, but this flooring, it has kind of more give to it. So it's kind of like standing on a sponge. One thing that we don't have yet, but we'll have, is the different type of bumper plates. So these are actually loaners. Ours are getting finished, they're getting powder coated, but they will have our school colors in them, and they'll be custom stamped, which is awesome. So everything, it's multifunctional. We have pull-up bars. I love the way how they design these. They have, so we can put in different accessory type stuff. So it's a multi-purpose rack. It's got the huge 5-foot bridge in the middle that we can attach more things to it. We made sure that we have plenty of barbells, plenty of resistant bands. All these resistant bands, we can do so much stuff with them. It gives us the ability to do everything that everybody else is doing plus some. And the main focus of this room was to be functional. So a lot of people focus on the strength aspect of it to try and just get bigger and stronger, but that's great, but we want our athletes to be functional. We want our athletes to last across an entire sports season. Like we want them to play multiple sports. And this gives us the best opportunity to do that. So this room used to actually be a locker room. We mainly use it for away teams, females PE, and that's the sole purpose of it. Now it is our kind of a super updated athletic training room. Brand new fridge, ice machines. We have a full body whirlpool, like small feet, arms, etc. whirlpool. Once we get everything in here, it's gonna look basically like a college training room. This hallway, it's a pretty awesome hallway. It's a multi-use purpose. It's an indoor track. We have roughly about 35 yards that we're gonna use for warm-up. Another thing that we're gonna utilize with the space is we're gonna make this our Hall of Champions. So that's one of the things that I've requested, is that any past graduates that have gone on to play collegiate sports or professional sports, that if they send in kind of like a headshot of them at their college and like the year they graduate and stuff, we're actually going to frame everything along this entire both walls, and we're going to name it our Hall of Champions. So it's kind of our way of giving back to those people that did everything for so long and so much for the school, that gave us the opportunity for us to build this awesome place and moving forward. So it's our way of giving back to those athletes, saying thank you for everything that you've done. We want to remember you forever.